I think Cloudsmith is the only viable and reliable solution on the market for software distribution. The features, the support, the quality of the things that Cloudsmith are doing is just world class at this stage. My name is Esteban Gutierrez. I'm a platform engineer here at DataHub. DataHub is the #1 platform for metadata. DataHub Core is used by more than 3,000 companies and a community that has more than 14,000 members around the world. So we offer something called a remote executor, which is basically an agent that allows customers to gather the metadata of those data sources into the product and then ship the metadata back to our SaaS platform. Distributing the remote executor in a safe and reliable way was a very important goal. We used to have Docker as the main mechanism to distribute the remote executor. Not all the features from Docker were available at the time that will allow to have proper software distribution to the platform. Docker was much more friction than we expected. Then is when we started to look into alternatives. The main key differentiator, I would say, was always the possibility to distribute to a very large number of customers in a simple way. Cloudsmith implemented this feature, which is called entitlement tokens, and that is matched exactly what we wanted. Customers, basically, you tell them, this is your entitlement token, this is a URL, the OCI endpoint that you're gonna use to download the Helm chart or download the Docker images, and everything afterwards has been successful. Right now, we don't see something that is causing like any friction at all to us. We used to notice some of the friction of the deployments. Customers will say, hey, like the domain name, something like that. They will come back with questions. And we start to roll out Cloudsmith and we stop to seeing those questions. Basically, people is happy that we got like a dedicated domain name for distribution of artifacts, so there are no questions about where this is coming from. We're discussing about exposing the SBOMs to the customers. With Docker, we will see customers asking more frequently how to download this SBOM, how to do this. And now with Cloudsmith, they have been having a better experience finding this on their own. I think every single interaction we had with Cloudsmith, from the sales cycle, from the implementation cycle, support, the customer success management, making sure that all these interactions are correctly followed up internally on your end, has been very clear, very successful. It's clear that that's just world-class what Cloudsmith is doing on that area as well. So I'm very, very happy with that. But the goal is to use Cloudsmith as the gold standard for all the artifacts that we have to use for building the product and distributing the product.